there was a conversation to say, in reference to Lee Daniels, whereby we had gone to the Sundance Festival and Film Festival, and Gabourey Sidibe had no makeup, no hair, nothing, okay? And Lionsgate, no one had it, anything for her. Now, people say, well, they ain't supposed to or whatever. Okay, but y'all know she brand new to the game. And what Monique said, see, this is the part y'all not going to hear about. Monique said to Lee Daniels, they not going to have that baby out there looking like she's really precious, because she's not. So they don't have anybody tell her to hold tight. I'm going to get my hair and makeup team over there to take care of her. It ain't no charge. It's just what it is. Lee then shared with her that they were going to be taking a trip to Cannes, which is the trip that we're talking about that led to all of this concern. And Monique said, well, I won't be going on that. Well, Gabourey's going. And Monique said, well, how they flying out there? He said, Coach, he said, Lee, you can't let that happen. Where they going to fly that baby all the way? We big girls. See, what Gabourey don't know is that, the fight. So when we heard her say things back based upon Lee, Monique said, I understood. Just like the little sister from the Real who decided she wanted to speak up and say,
what's her name?
Being loud ain't being real. We ain't coming for you. You know why? Because you ain't been in the game long enough to know what's out here waiting for you. And you don't understand that the conversation that Monique is having right now is for sisters like you. Because one day you might win the Academy Award. One day you might be in a position where you win a Golden Globe. One day you might win every known award for film around the world. And if so, would you want to be treated fairly? So she can't come for you. She got to go for the Goliaths. Listen to what I'm saying. Goliath.
That's what he said.
We going for them because they have the power to change it. And if by some chance, just like with Lee Daniels, to his credit, when Monique said you can't fly her out like that, we saying he's got decency in him because the man went in his pocket, as we understand, and made sure she went first class. But it would have never happened had Monique not had the conversation. It would have never happened if she not said the words to open his mind up. So what we're communicating right now is not in a way that is belligerent. It's not in a way that we're trying to be argumentative with these individuals. We're trying to say, listen, you deserve to be loved enough and not penalized because of the greatness that you've exhibited in terms of your talents to be mistreated into the misperception of being gods, which you are not. We're going to love you like you regular folk. We're going to love you like you regular folk, and we're going to tell you the truth just like us regular folk get told the truth. And what we would ask you, now that you understand and have identified what the truth is, now you speak the truth. Because if you're going to stand in front of the church and you're going to generate how powerful God is, what would God do? How powerful is the truth? So when you ask us, why do we do this? Because we have children. Why do we say what we're saying? Because you have children.
Come on.
Why do we say what we say? Because that brother right there who just called, who people were saying, get him off the phone. See, he was nervous because it was real to him. Okay? And he doesn't know which way to go. It's to squelch that type of fear. So we'll take the hit right now in the conversation in the hopes that people will be strong enough to listen. As our sister said earlier, listen to what's being said. You never heard about Monique being difficult prior to 2009, 2010 because she wouldn't campaign for an award. That's called humility. Why would I campaign for an award? But now they're disguising humility and they're wrapping it up in something packaged called difficulty.
Come on.
And that's a complete difference.
See?
Hello.
Okay, now. This is where I am what people could call fucked up. This is where I'm fucked up. See, when Tyler Perry tried to act like, well, nobody called me and nobody said nothing. Nobody said. I gave you niggas years.
Years.
I've given you niggas years. See, Tyler, you knew. Lee, you knew. Oprah, you knew. We've given y'all years to have the conversation, but everybody wanted to act like, listen here, bitch, you know what we rolling with. We ain't got to deal with you. We shut you down. We've moved on. So when I get people to saying, Mo, just move on, are you hearing what we're saying, y'all? This has affected my family.